Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to see about the battery capacity calculations and their formulas. Then battery series parallel and series parallel combinations, how they are working in a practically in our battery systems and their calculations. So first coming up to the battery capacity calculations. So the battery capacity is normally measured in a milliampere hour. So it is determined by the uh, number of hours which we are using and the load current which we are taking and divided by the running time. This runtime will differ according to the manufacturers and the type of batteries which we are using. So this is the formula for uh, calculating the battery capacity. Then coming up to the charging of battery. The charging time of your battery is found by a battery age, which means your capacity, battery capacity divided by your charging current. So in here we require a charging current level. So the charging current level is nothing but the 10% of your battery capacity. The charging current will takes up to a 10% of your charging capacity, I mean your battery capacity. So for example, if a 100 ah battery which is applied current is 10 amps. So now we are about to find the uh, time. So we are going to divide this battery capacity, which means your ah divided by your amps. So approximately we will get a 10 hours for your charging. This is how the charging current is and the charging time is found. Then for discharging we may require a battery ah into your battery voltage divided by your applied load. So for example, if we say that 100 ah battery and the volt is totally 12 volt divided by your number of watts, which means number of loads, which is 100 watts. So uh, after calculating you will get approximately 12 hours. If there is any loss means we need to uh, consider those losses. For example, in here we are taken as a maximum 40% of loss during discharge. So the number of hours into your 40%, we will get approximately 4.8 hours. So our backup will stands up to a 4.8 hours if we are taking 100 watts of power. So if we need to increase those discharging capacity means we need to reduce the wattage, which means your load power, we need to reduce it. So automatically our battery will withstand more hours if we reduce the consumptions means. Before going to the series parallel combination of your battery, just we will have some do's and don'ts of your battery series and parallel connections. First thing is that you should never short the positive and negative terminal of the batteries. If we short both of them means automatically blast or injuries may can happen. Second is that always connect the same voltage level and capacity of your battery to avoid a charging problem and shortening life batteries. Then do not confuse with the complex wiring and connections of your battery in a series parallel combinations. So we need to do a proper calculation before implementing them in your practical applications. Then special cares need to be taken on the polarity of charging in the secondary batteries to avoid this short circuit and the hazardous conditions. Next is you are always uh, charge the battery at a room temperature. Then do not try to charge the primary cell. That is your primary cell is a non-rechargeable cells. So you should not try to charge them once it get drained. Then uh, disconnect the batteries from a connected load if no longer is in use, or we need to avoid corrosion and leakage. So we need to disconnect the chargers batteries from the charger. Then when battery get fully charged, remove the charger to avoid overheating. If it is a non auto charging kind of batteries, means if an auto charging is placed, means we don't need to remove the chargers. It will automatically moves to a float mode or a low voltage mode. Then we will have some short discussion of your series parallel connections. So in here I have taken a four batteries in a series connections. Now I am going to connect the batteries in a series connections. How the connections are been made, just of you can refer. Like I have made it like a in a positive and a negative. First terminal positive is connected with the second battery is negative. Same way, second battery is positive is connected with the third battery is negative, and the third battery is positive is connected with the fourth battery is negative. This is how the uh, series connections will be made. So automatically your load terminal will be connected with the one end of your negative and ending with the another end of your positive. All the batteries will connected in a series combination. In here the main drawback of the series combination is that if any one of the batteries get disengaged in the between portion, means automatically we need to replace them, and then only we can come we can use them or back to its normal position. So this is how the series combinations are being made. Just for your knowledge, I am going to give some namings for these batteries, all the four batteries. Namings are being given. So in here I have made it as a 10 volt 100 Ah batteries. So since it is in a serious combination in the sense we need to multiply this all the battery voltages or add those all the battery voltages. So by adding all the four battery voltage we will get 40 voltage. In here the ah will be remains constant, which means your battery capacity will be remains constant and our voltage will get increases in a series combination. This is for your parallel combination. So here the parallel combination I have made in a such a connections like all the four batteries negative terminal will be connected in one end, and all the four batteries positive terminal will be connected in another end. So uh, all are taken in a parallel servicing. So if any one of the battery get damaged, means it will not affect the whole system. That one battery will get isolated and it can be changed easily. However, our ah total ah will get reduced if any of the batteries or damaged means. In here the connections are made in a parallel combinations. So parallel in the sense our ampere hour, which means our battery capacity get increased, and our voltage, which means the battery voltage will be in a common, which means it will be in a constant level. So just for your knowledge, I have made in a calculation in a such a way that the ah of your single battery is 100 ah and your voltage is 10 volt. So uh, in a parallel combination, as I said, your ah get increased. So each battery's ah will be added 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100, all the four batteries 100 will forms a 400 ah, and our voltage will be remains constant as a 10 volt for a parallel combination. So next is your series and parallel combination, both are combined. In here I have taken four batteries, uh, each are 10 volt and 100 ah batteries. So in here I have made in a combination in such a way like two batteries will be connected in a series and another two batteries will be connected in series, and all the four will connected with your output, which means connected with your load in a parallel combination. So this is your combination of which means combined series and the parallel combination. In here I have made as a two sets, set 1 two batteries, set 2 two batteries. So set 1 uh, series and set 2 series will combine to form a which means connected with your load in a parallel combination. Now we are going to calculate these series and parallel combinations, and how much output will come let that we will calculate now. Since one set is in a series combination and another set is in a series combination, so I have made a connections like first batteries positive will be connected with the secondary batteries negative. Same uh, set 2 also same, first batteries positive will be connected with your second batteries negative. So the series combination uh, is in a such a way that one battery is positive will be connected with the another battery is negative. In a parallel combination, all the positives and all the negatives will be collected separately. So we are going with a combination of both series and parallel. So the connections will be made in a such a way that uh, all the series sets will be comes to an outlet of a parallel forming, and then it will be connected with your loads. So set 1, as I said, series, so the voltage get increased. Set 2, as I said, it is in a series combination, so voltage get increased. That means 10 volt into 2 in the sense 2 batteries. Same for set 2 also same, 10 volt into 2 in the sense 2 batteries, 20 volt will be comes as a outlet for your set 1 and set 2. So since voltage is increasing in a series combination, our ah will be remains constant, and uh, all the sets will be connected in a parallel, and then the load will be connected. So when it forms as a parallel combinations, as you know, the ah of your battery will get increased in a parallel combination. So the ah of your battery will get increased to a 200 ah, because set 1 has a 100 ah and set 2 has a 100 ah, both will be get additioned and it will forms as a 200 ah, and the total voltage will be 20 volt as a output for your load, and Ah, which means your battery capacity, will be 200 Ah in a series parallel combination. So this is the calculation of your series parallel combination. Hope you have understand, I think so. See you in next video. Have a nice day. Nandri, vanakkam.